Hello, hello.
Oh
Welcome,
my God,
everybody.
are we live?
Yes! For the first Hangout of
Put your pants on.
2024. Da, da, da.
My gosh. They said it couldn't be done.
Yeah, well, they were wrong. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the
we're
rest
here.
of y'all,
Been a
but
long
I
break.
really felt like I needed that month-long break.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely needed it. I won't say I'm recouped, but I needed it.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I mean, I don't know about you all, but I got sick over that period of time.
Oh, no.
I am so sick of being sick. It's like one after another. But you know, yeah, I'm back. I feel like I'm back to normal.
I mean, in December, and even before that, we had to cancel quite a few games last minute because like members of our group would get sick. So there's definitely something going around, you know, during that time. Also, thank you so much, Monk of Greyhawk, for your sub. We really appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Monk of Greyhawk.
But
you know, rock.
This is 2024. We're starting brand new year.
Oh my
starting
gosh.
fresh. Nobody's sick. We're all healthy. Knock on wood. Episode 19. We're going to bring it.
19.
Episode 19 of Fearful Symmetry. Tonight.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. That lines up with numbers I have in this book. Yeah, we were saying before the show, it was only a clean November 29th since we last played. I'm sure we all remember everything, and no one needs to correct us about anything in the chat. It'll be great.
I remember that that +3 ad to Sturge's.
That's right.
I remember that Holy Avenger that Florin got. Yeah.
Who could forget that? Remember?
We'll make sure Aaron doesn't forget.
Actually, speaking of my boy Florin, I haven't gotten a chance to show this off because it arrived between last episode. Now I got my mini of Florin. You can't quite see it because it's all black.
That's a good little silhouette against your forehead.
Yeah, it's got the fire on the sword.
Oh,
he's doing a little
nice.
hand thing. Yeah.
The orange.
Yeah. I tried to put him in the as best I could into the pose from the artwork. And I haven't had a chance to sit down and paint him yet, but I'm so happy. I haven't gotten a Hero Forge mini in so long, and so just be like, hey, this is my guy. He's so adorable.
I need to go and like bang on Eric's door. He's sitting on my mini.
Oh, he's got your mini.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Artemisia mini?
Yeah. Allie painted several minis, and one of them was Artemisia. And then I was like, Eric, did like Ellie ever give that to you? And Ellie's like, yeah, I gave it to Eric. And Eric's like, it's on my bookshelf. I'm like, Eric, that was for me. My mini.
Maybe he has all of our minis, because I remember she said she did a Stong one once upon a time. But I definitely did not get that.
He's holding your all's minis. I mean, I can't say too much. I have 3 minis in my house right now that my friends made of their characters. And they're like, all right, can you paint them for me? I'm like, absolutely. I've painted one of them. I may have had the others since 2020, but they're here.
Yeah, they know where they are.
They know where they are.
I mean, maybe the first official action of the Dungeon Scrawlers is to band together and go raid Eric's house live. We can bring like a little camera, kick down his door, and get our minis.
There we go.
Should we just stream it to Twitch? It's just a first-person camera going in.
Oh, really Blair Witch kind of film style.
Yeah. I mean,
Eric's crying in a corner.
I mean, I would do it stealth mode, and just like for nerdy kicks, like I would bring a D20 and then roll every time I attempt to like cross like a hallway stealthily or something. And if I fail on it, I'll be super loud. I'll like purposely bang the walls or make noise.
Because the D20 rolling wasn't gonna make any noise at all.
Yo, I'm gonna bring my quietest D20. I got a stealth D20 right here.
You got your foam D20?
Foam die.
Yeah, you won't even know when I roll it. Hear this? Did you hear that? No, you
did not. Did you hear my pen?
I'm hearing
it. The other night I was doing a podcast, and I decided I wanted to. One of my friends didn't believe a certain die existed, and I went, "Well, I have a giant bag of dice that I think it's in, so I'm just gonna do this while we're talking, and it's not gonna annoy people at all."
Hey, that's some ASMR,
right? Yeah,
that's
people
right.
pay good money for that.
Yeah. Man,
have the Hero Forge figures changed much over the years?
They are so much better than they were.
They are, because I long ago I ordered one, and it was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't right quite, but
yeah, this one is so much better. I can't even see like the lines for the printing on it anymore.
Wow.
I did just realize that the holder I had it in kind of bent the bottom a little bit, so I gotta undo that. That's annoying.
Bro.
Sad. But no, they are much better than they were before, because I remember my sister-in-law or someone got one from them, and I saw it and I went, oh, that's okay.
Like the head. I remember the one I got, the head was a little too big.
Yeah, ever since they did their Kickstarter in like 2019, they've been solid.
Oh, that's great. Okay, good. Yeah, the head was too big, and some of their weapons were just like, they looked like surfboards, instead of weapons.
Oh, jeez.
So, when you're talking about like the dice and the dice bag being loud, it reminded me of I went to the movies once, and I had a bag of popcorn.
Just once?
Once upon a time, I went to the movies, and I was eating from a bag of popcorn, and the guy in front of me like turns around, and he just goes, "Shut the F up!" Like, he yells it so loudly at me. And I'm like, what did I do? Like, I'm just eating, like, I don't even have my mouth open. I'm just chewing popcorn. Like, I'm with two other people. They said they couldn't hear me at all. But like, this person must have had like subsonic frequency hearing or something. They hear like the little squeaks of the popcorn against my teeth. But after the movie, so basically for the rest of the movie, I like no longer dared eat this popcorn. So I just like held it, and I tried taking like one piece later on, like halfway through the movie, and I like gently put it in my mouth, like between two teeth, and I tried to crunch it as like slowly and gently as I could. And swear to God, the guy like turned around and looked at me, like he just glanced at me. So
Are you kidding me?
No, but my faith in humanity was restored because I no longer ate the popcorn right. But by the movie's end, he turned around to me again, and he was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about that."
You should be.
Yeah. So he thanked me for being understanding. So,
damn, that would have ruined my whole movie. I mean, I couldn't.
It wasn't a great movie. So
anything else.
That's the only thing I remember about that movie.
God, I don't like conflict.
Yeah, it's stories like those that made me go like, man, I do start problems, because I would have looked at that dude and be like, so they invented this thing called a house that you can stay at and not go outside. It's this new invention. It's wild.
It was more funny to me than anything. I don't know. I didn't feel threatened. I was just like, what the F is going on? Like, I'm just chewing some popcorn. I was trying to figure out if like my jaw had like a hole in it or something, and it was like producing sound. Sound was leaking out from it. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
The only I've had a friend who did shout in a theater, "Everyone shut the F up."
Whoa.
And it was my wife and I and my best friend, we all went to go see this is a long time ago, we went to go see the last Harry Potter movie when it came out, and we apparently chose to go when, I don't know, just like a bunch of fan clubs, I don't even know. Everyone in this theater had a character that when they showed up on screen, no matter what scene it was, they were going, "Oh my God, it's Luna Lovegood!" And like, just it didn't matter the scene. And my friend just eventually just had enough, stood up and went, "Everyone shut up. Just shut up." And no one did it again after that. It was really great.
Wow. I bet people were pretty grateful.
I hope so. I definitely was.
Yeah, so one of my good friends back in high school, she was a dear heart, but she kind of, I don't know, did not have like social intelligence or something. So we watched Lord of the Rings, the very first movie, and she'd never read the book. And anytime any major character showed up, she would loudly ask, "Is he gonna die? Is she gonna die?" And so like maybe like 30 minutes into it, like somebody from the middle row turns around and goes, "Shut the F up." And other people clapped. So my friend was the one that was ruining the experience for other people in that theater.
That is the funniest question I think could be repeated in a movie.
I mean, it's not Game of Thrones, man.
No, it was. Yeah. So I was just like,
is she gonna die?
is he gonna die?
Oh man.
Reminds me of have I don't remember if I've told this story to this group. In college watching an episode of Friends. So I was at the dorm room of my friend, and we were like hanging out on her bunk bed, waiting for like her roommate to go away, and her roommate was watching the end of a Friends episode on TV. And like me and my friend probably should have like gone to one of the lounges or something like that, but we were just like hanging out and half watching the TV. And it came to the end of the episode, and it was, dumb sitcom episode. And at the end, the characters are like, one of them's like, I'm breaking up with you because I really thought that you would just never hurt me. And I couldn't take it. And so from the like upper bunk, I'm like, well, that's an unrealistic expectation. And it glared at me. and I was like, oops, sorry. But like at the time I was very like, where is the lie?
Oh jeez.
So I did ruin her. But like it's also not like it was probably some rerun. So hopefully it was not the first time she'd ever seen that episode.
Oh boy.
Aaron, are you with us? If you're in the room, give us a sign.
Yeah,
Okay. Yep. Just not joining the conversation yet. Anyways.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm eating. Sorry. I was gonna stay inside because I was gonna try to keep the sensory input down, so I had all the energy, and then my house turned into a tornado of voices. So I came out here, where at least you all talk one at a time.
We're such a steady drone of voices out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to just mute.
I have to admit, I tried, and for some reason my computer is like, I am muted. I'm like, I can hear every word they're saying in perfect volume. You're not muted. And the computer's like, I am muted. So I don't know what's going on there. But I'm not going to waste energy figuring it out.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Janet with a cactus.
Mm-hmm.
It's muted. It's the second Good Place reference I've made to Aaron today. Oh, actually, here's a TV show conversation one. So you guys know the show Ghosts? Have you seen that one?
Don't think so.
I have seen one episode of the American one on a plane in in the middle of a season, because that's what they had available. And it didn't grab me, but also that was not a good setup.
It's a CBS show. The premise is that these people move into an old house. This woman hits her head, and then she can see and talk to the ghosts that inhabit that place now. It's ridiculously funny, and my wife and I watched through the American one a while ago, and then while we were sick over the break, we decided, you know what, we're gonna watch the UK one. So we binged all of that one, and then we ran out of that. We went, well, we want to watch more, so we binged the US one again.
I wonder too if part of it is that Kyle Smith Bino plays the husband in the UK version, right?
Yeah.
And I love him from Taskmaster. He's
Yes,
hilarious.
we started
Hilarious.
counting how many. We're like, okay, Kyle's in there. Charlotte Ritchie's been on it. Mary's been on it.
But I did watch the US one, and I've forgotten the actor's name, which is a shame because he's the guy. Isn't he the guy who did Hitch in Idol Champions?
Oh,
I think it's that guy. God, I'm gonna.
Wait, the guy that plays the husband? Did he make Hitch?
I thought he
No.
did Hitch.
What? I
Okay.
did not know
Anyway,
this.
I
I'm
so
sure
hope it's
he's
true.
Great, but I was
It's
like,
gonna
you're
blow
not.
Trevor's mind.
It is because they have a D&D episode.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah, where because one of the ghosts.
Wait, is it is going to blow your mind, or it is that guy?
It
I'm
is gonna
gonna
blow my
Google it.
mind if it is that
Okay.
guy.
I'm gonna
But yeah, there's one of the ghosts died in like the early 80s, and he loved D&D, and so they try to play D&D with her interpreting what the ghost is saying. It's really good.
That's amazing.
That's the wrong wiki. Come on.
Yeah, I
love
don't
that
know if
that's
the,
like a genre of like an episode for
Yes.
like all these different TV series.
Well, and the other fun thing is though is that they keep that as part of his story that he plays D&D and stuff. So there, you could actually see WizKids minis in the backgrounds of shots. Like we're like, oh, it's the Blue
Oh,
Dragon.
awesome.
I got that one. Oh, it's the walking statue of Waterdeep.
Oh, that's great. Like I love the D&D episode of Community, and I love I get some many D&D episodes of Community, and then I love the D&D episode of IT Crowd.
Oh,
That
God.
is amazing.
That is one of the funniest episodes of anything for me. The one that will always kill me is just like, oh, that's running mysterious, and you know, and anybody that's out there knows what I'm talking about, and it kills me every time.
I love when he does the elf queen's voice.
Yes.
That's amazing. Hello, Doc Holland. Yeah, Utkarsh Ambudkar did originate Hitch and is also the husband in Ghosts.
What? That's
I
so
did
cool.
remember correctly.
What a small world.
I can't wait to tell Tara she's gonna flip. That's so good.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
cannot
God.
believe Leverage did not do a D&D episode, but
It
it's actually,
wasn't as big when Leverage was going though. Like I agree
Well,
that would have
now
been
it's back.
great. Oh, did it come? Oh yeah, it did come back, didn't it?
It
Yeah,
did come back.
but I haven't
It's
seen
had
any
a
of the
couple
new
seasons now.
episodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Are they
should.
good?
It's the original one had like just this sort of like quintessential magic, and the new version, it's good. And my parents like watched the original and then went right into the new, and they were like, "Oh, the new isn't as good." But I watched the original much closer to when it aired, and then the new came out, and I was like, "Oh, more of a good thing, yay!"
Yeah.
And I wasn't comparing them directly to each other, so
So it is
Yeah.
worth seeing if you are like a Leverage fan,
Yes.
though. Okay,
oh,
cool.
100%, yeah.
Okay,
Excellent.
Just
my
don't
my
like
wife
set yourself up for failure with like, okay, this is gonna be just as good. It's gonna be good, right? So,
I think my wife has watched the entirety of the original run about 4 times. Like she loves that show. I'll
Okay,
have to,
I have a
I'll have to see if we
question.
can find that one.
So, which TV series that did not have a D&D episode would you wish had a D&D, or like, would you make have a D&D episode if you were in control?
Buffy.
Buffy.
Oh,
That'd be
Yeah.
good.
solid answer.
Yeah.
Who's the DM?
No, Niles.
I could totally see that,
Oh my
yes.
god, that'd
Absolutely.
be so good.
And it'd be like
Yeah.
training. It'd be like training for a monster. They're simulating it.
Oh my god, Anthony Head running a game of D&D is just the best sentence I've ever said.
I'm about ready to start watching those all over again.
What? Okay, this. I think this is mainly because I've been watching through it recently. Star Trek Next Gen.
Oh, that
On
would
the
be
holodeck.
Yes.
With Data running the game.
Yes. Yes. Holy
Oh my!
cow.
Rumpus in the chat. Succession.
Succession. That is a great one.
Brian Cox running the game on that one. You're all a bunch of idiots.
I would actually love to see Kieran Culkin's character.
Yeah,
I can't remember his
that'd be
name
good.
because he'd just be a dick to everybody.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my answer for that one.
Rhiannon, you got one?
I've forgotten every TV series that I've ever watched.
Get that.
It's okay.
That's why I went with the one that I'm currently watching.
I mean, what am I watching right now? I'm watching bad reality TV because I get back on that bullshit periodically. So The Traitors has a new season. So like The Traitors D&D, that would be very interesting.
What's The Traitors?
The Bachelorette.
Oh, whoa.
Oh god.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, reality TV.
So The Traitors it's like a game of Mafia or Werewolf, where your traitors are faithful. So you like hang out and you do challenges that are like reality show challenges, which are like walk across the creaky bridge to like pick up the thing and, do the puzzle, turn the thing, to earn the money. But also you try to vote out traitors and not vote out faithful. And at the end, if there are any traitors left, they get the money. If it's all faithful at the end, they split the money. But the thing is that it warms my little sort of like sociological heart, because there's no way that you can know who the traitors are, but people are determined that they can tell. And people are so sure that they can spot traitors' behavior. And they are so bad at it. Like, so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
That makes me think of The Mole from
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s.
I had the same
love that
thought.
show.
Probably kind of idea. I didn't see that one. But
That one, there was only one person, and also Celebrity Mole was the funniest one of them all.
Sidebar, Bookish Barbarian voted for Dairy Girls, and I voted for Dairy
Yes!
Yeah.
James is the DM, and all the other girls are like, what is this bullshit?
Now I'm also throwing Letterkenny in there.
Dairy Girls, so that's top-notch TV.
We just need to
true.
require
Imagine if
every
the
TV show
traitors,
to have an episode
like
of
it was
D&D.
D&D challenges. between,
D&D
like-
challenges.
That'd be fun.
Oh boy, I do agree. How there used to be like every show goes on long enough to have a musical. Now it needs to be every show goes on long enough to have a D&D episode.
Guys,
Hmm.
we're gonna play a D&D game in 7 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm way too cheerful to play like sad drama, so I don't know what the F I'm gonna do.
Well, swap. You play Stong number 1, and I'll play Stong A.
Done.
And
Oh,
I'm
I'm so
a little
happy to be alive. Fetch me some snails.
Love it.
Oh, it will. I am a little subdued because I'm a little worn out because I don't know, the immune systems are weird. So hopefully everything will be good, and these guys' constant shenanigans will fill a lot of time.
Oh, I got shenanigans.
I don't.
Rhiannon's been plotting for like a month.
That's true.
Well, we stopped on a moment of like maximum drama, so it's really going to
Yeah.
be one of those sort of like time freezing TV episodes where she's like, and then she like unfreezes and she's like, huh?
Yeah.
With those sounds and
With those
everything.
sounds, yep.
I had completely forgotten that Sturge was trapped in a jam.
Oh yes, yes.
I was making all
Sturge.
kinds of
maze.
plans. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. I want to talk to her, and then
I mean, getting Sturge out of the maze is, I believe, a high priority. Do tell me if you're like, nah, we're gonna let him cook.
yeah,
Let him cook.
he wants to explore the maze.
Have a-
Well, we'll find out if it is a
Minotaur
high
friend.
priority in about 5 minutes. So we'll be right back. See you soon.